He's building SeaWorld. As much as I would like the Geeks Building Company to get to work and start making some cash, is SeaWorld really the best first project? I mean, have you guys seen Blackfish? What happens if we do the master gates, we do the big gates, and they say, SeaWorld gates, welcome, enter here, brought to you by Geeks Building Co. And then the stories leak out about whale torture, about dolphin beatings. I don't know. I mean, SeaWorld doesn't have the best reputation these days. What is going on, geeks? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming Evolved. Back here on the amazing Gaming Evolved server. Momentum. It is a key to a YouTube series. It is a key to things really, to me being excited every day to record, and we ain't got it, at least here on this server. I want nothing more right now than to head over to my personal server and work on the Viking village, because I got momentum there, because I built a half a house yesterday, and we lost our momentum here, and I don't know what it is. We will figure it out today, though, and we're going to start by riding into the redwoods. And speaking of lack of momentum, check it out, completely naked. Inventory. I got 4 pieces of meat I just stole from a fridge in the house up there, which we will return to. Just unprepared. No momentum, basically, is the best translation. And so we're going to get it back today. We're going to get it back. This series is Arali the Geek and myself, and we are working together to form a building company on this server. And there's a currency mod on this server, and we're trying to be the richest guys in town. So we're trying to do some epic architectural designs in exchange for money. And to start that off, we started with our own epic architectural designs. That is the Geeks Building Company offices, and this is it right here. And I've actually had a client, guys, that at some point in this episode I'm going to cut to me and my pal TagBackTV hanging out and talking builds, but that's the whole purpose of this place right there. Clientele to get paid, and it's got this insane purple color scheme. And speaking of insane color schemes, where do you think Arali and I got these? Definitely not ourselves. 272, 281, pink, navy blue, crazy. What do we got? Ancestors. Generation after generation. And you can see who's made these wolves. That's the great Syntac. If you guys ain't watching Syntac, link in the description. And then ancestors. Yeah, so these are wolves from Syntac. Gifts. They are basically our first creatures on the whole server. I think our monkey, we had a monkey secretary. I think it may have starved to death. Blackbeard, be gone. I don't know where Blackbeard's at. And somewhere around here, I have my stuff. But this is the office that I met Tagback in. And, well, we might as well talk about that, guys. I might as well cut to that. We'll come back later in the episode. We are going to potentially adorn this place with a sign. We're going to head out to that cabin I built on the last live stream and tour around it. Because Arali has come in and he has done an episode all by his lonesome, and he decorated the interior of the place. So maybe we'll do a paint job on it. We'll just take turns. We'll make it a model home for the Geeks Building Co. But yeah, we'll come back and we'll get the momentum going later in the episode. I'm going to have you hang out with my meeting with Tag. It's going to be a little bit of business talk, a lot of nonsense talk, and we're probably going to be goofing off. I hope you enjoy me and TagBackTV, and I will see you in the second chunk of this episode. Back in the house.
UTC is over in his house, and not the house,
yes,
but the headquarters.
The HQ, the corporate HQ. Come on over, nice. Tag.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, we've been doing some funky stuff this season. Come to from your side, the right. Oh. My side, the left. Oh. Wherever this iguanodon's trapped.
Where Arali is?
Oh, that's the other side. You can go past the mess. That side just says Fiomias and corpses, so.
I'm just gonna tuck him over here.
Okay, I'll be waiting inside with my secretary.
Yeah, I don't want to do any bad things to my future builders.
I'll let the secretary greet you.
Your secretary is very, very creepy. Like,
yeah,
you're definitely gonna make more money with this guy here.
Yeah. You're not gonna try to lowball me with those purple eyes staring through your soul?
Gonna turn me into a were-monkey.
Yeah. Well, feel free. Right. Come on in, sir. Check it out.
Hello, sir.
Solid gold, black, purple.
Man, you guys are rolling in dough.
Well, yep. I mean, to be fair, we're the best building company on the server, so we should be making cash. Yeah, this is solid gold. We dug this up, decided to use it for our floors. That's how much we don't care about gold.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Let me close the door.
Yes.
So privacy.
So it's a pretty simple building on the inside. Now that you're here, it's pretty much just a desk. You come in, and then there's an invisible balcony out here where you can just kind of like.
Oh.
This is where we here. I'll go to this side. This is where we seal the deal. So once we've obviously we haven't done that yet, but once we've come to some sort of agreement, we'll come out here. We'll pop bottles. We'll have a good time. We'll celebrate.
Nice.
But yes, it's not very big, so don't go too far.
Okay.
It's a 2x1. It's a tiny little balcony.
Okay.
All right.
Knowing me, I would fall right into the water drunk and just pass out.
So we want to talk business. Arali and I started a building company. We want to do builds for people in exchange for riches. And you need some building done, sir.
I do, in fact, need some building done.
Look at that hourglass figure, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty majestic, I think.
Yeah. So you have been working on a project, right?
I have. I'm building a SeaWorld exhibit. So I'm going to be focusing on water dinos.
Yep.
And I think I've got this opening. I'm at Herbivore Island.
You know how it has that? Love that spot.
Yeah. And you know how it's got that opening and that horseshoe part where you can go into it?
Yeah.
I want that to be like a big archway gate where boats can come through and dock and then kind of get into the zoo that way.
Oh, that's a decently sized... Okay, well, you know what? Before we can start talking reimbursement, before we can start talking pay, I think I probably need to see the building site. Because I'm familiar with Herbivore Island, but if it's going to be a big gate, it's going to cost you. So...
oh boy!
But we'll talk. I'll bring a rally in for some consultation. But for now, why don't we head to your place? We'll scope the place out, and I'll give you maybe an estimate on the expenses.
Yep. So this is I filled up the entrance where I want the actual entrance to be with a dolphin sex pit.
Right. Every good base needs a dolphin sex pit.
It's true.
Our corporate HQ is seriously lacking.
Yeah, it turned into a little bit... I figure I'll keep us up here for a second so we can get a nice bird's eye view. But obviously, I'm going to need some deconstruction. I think I can handle the deconstruction, though, so you guys don't got to worry about that.
Now, how set up are you out at this location? Do you have your gathering dinos and stuff like that?
So, I've got a turtle.
Yeah.
Magnificent. I've got a couple magnificent turtles, actually.
I mean, I see the glowing magenta thighs.
Yeah. And I've got a unicorn. So I can harvest berries.
Excellent. That's all we need. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What you are about to witness is a masterclass in negotiation as I outduel Tag in the art of the deal. I'm going to share some of the best tips and tricks on the screen, just to make this a little more entertaining. So here, let's take a look at what you're working on, man. I want to come down here. I want to scope it out, take some measurements.
All right. So, yeah, I'm thinking I want it to span this, obviously, at a more square angle instead of what I did.
Okay,
so,
let me do
maybe from, like, here to across, I think is what square would be.
Yes, I see ya. You kind of came across, how zoomed out can I get? Not zoomed out enough, but... The angle between me and those rocks over there is a better angle, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, and obviously the dolphin sex pit will move with it.
Oh yeah, yep. Dolphins are done. Did you see the mutation that we got? This beautiful ichthyosaurus over here?
No, oh gosh, I see him already. If you get some black, purple, yellow combos, Geeks Building Company, yeah, we may not need real compensation if we can get some designer dinos. Matching our company scheme.
I think I might be able to do that. I could focus on that.
And this
maybe get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I gotta ask. This is roughly the width you'd be looking for.
Yeah. It's too wide, so we'd probably have to do like 4 wide for the opening.
Okay.
At least, and then maybe. Tragedy has struck.
That's all right. Why don't I join you? We'll have a look at the underwater construction. This server. One of the mods is this crystal clear mod, so you can see
amazing.
Really well down here.
It's the main reason I wanted to do the water breeding on the server, actually.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, good call, man. This is perfect for that. It's so lovely.
So yeah, I'm pretty much I trust your building expertise. Like you are what got me back into building into Ark. So
well, that is sweet of you to say. The one thing I will say that is slightly intimidating. This is a pretty big build.
Yeah, so
it's a pretty hefty project. Yeah, it is a big. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, man. Before we seal the deal, before we confirm this, I think I probably got to come out here with a rally.
I will make it worth your time.
Okay, I bet you will. You seem like that kind
well,
of
maybe
guy.
not any amount of money, but any amount of, or a good amount of money and a signature dino of your choice.
Okay, well, you know what? I typically I like to drive a hard bargain, but you're making it so I don't really need to. So I'll just accept that. And
I'm a highly motivated.
Yeah, a highly motivated purchaser. Yeah. So I think it's safe to say you're going to be the first client of the company, man. But I want to get my partner in building, partner in crime out here, and discuss the project because it is a bigger one. I don't want to commit to it without my CEO or whatever he is.
CFO,
Chief
Financial Officer.
Yeah, he can be the CEO. I'll be I don't know what, president.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And if the gate is too daunting, just takes up too much time, I could use an actual, maybe like information desk or something like that. Like an area where all the visitors can go and buy tickets and get information on the zoo and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay. So we got a couple potential options. But man, you have a lot of building you want to do here. We are happy to help. So let's strike a deal. I'll bring a rally back. We'll discuss some ideas. But yeah, I think it's safe to say you're going to get something built here quite soon. Quite soon. Ha! That was 2 weeks ago, guys. That was July 31st. I'm now doing this 2 weeks later on the 15th of August. All right, so welcome back. You just saw some master negotiating, me and Tag. Let's talk about that idea. He's building SeaWorld. As much as I would like the Geeks Building Company to get to work and start making some cash, is SeaWorld really the best first project? I mean, have you guys seen Blackfish? What happens if we do the master gates, we do the big gates, and they say, SeaWorld gates, welcome, enter here, brought to you by Geeks Building Co. And then the stories leak out about whale torture, about dolphin beatings. I don't know. I mean, SeaWorld doesn't have the best reputation these days. So I don't know, man. At the very best, a visitor center, and maybe a very informative one. Lets them know exactly how much animal torture goes on. Perhaps that's the ticket. I'm just kidding. We will figure out what to do. We ain't building anything for Tag this episode, but maybe in a future one. Another guy on the server, Axeman, has reached out looking for a little construction, so we'll have to get together with him. And the great Syntac talked to us about building an arena, potentially out of Adobe. All of these are exciting projects, so I'll just have to see whatever gets Arali and I inspired. In all reality, when I'm negotiating deals, when I'm talking cash, I'm just playing around, breaking the fourth wall a little bit here, but I'm all jokes with that stuff. We're just looking for fun, inspiring projects. Speaking of which, the last time I live streamed and the last time I played here, I built this. Arali and I wanted a house, a starter house on the hill. And you guys have seen peeks at it this episode, but you haven't gotten a good peek. And this actually goes way back, well over a year ago. A year and a half ago, coming up on when I got back into Ark, I built right in this spot a faintly familiar house. But this one, I think my design skills have come a long way. We've got Structures Plus here, which gives us these S Plus stone double door frames. You will see what they are called, right? And then I have inside out wood walls in between them. And I've got them kind of overlapping so they occupy the same space, sort of the same trick I did with the Adobe on Log Cabin 3. And we get two main entrances. So you come in down here, Arali's sound asleep. Doesn't look like the most comfortable position, but maybe if you're having neck issues, maybe if you got some disc issues, this will just stretch everything out. I think that's probably good. And then Arali came in here after I built it. He did an episode popping up in the cards right now, and will pop up at the end of the video if you want to go check out his episode 4. He put in all this stuff, did all the basics, and I now have got us prepped. I think I'm going to put this in here, I'm going to put this in here, and we are going to craft a metal a billboard. And I had one of my patrons do up a custom sign. I don't think I have all the proper paints for it today. So what I'm going to do is take that with a brush, little purple paint, little black paint, little gold paint, and we're going to head back to the building company office to end this episode, and we're going to put up a sign. Welcome to the upstairs. So, the bones of the place, courtesy of me, the details courtesy of Arali. Once again, these stone double door frames coming into play as like supports here. Arali's got water running in. Thank you, sir. My build totally not functional. That's why we make a good team. And then little cook pot, you got your preserving bin. I got meat preserving away in there. And then check this out. I added in these big, they're just like double doors, but I did them 3 high, and I wanted to give us a... Arali was like, when we started here, he's like, I guess the one place you don't want to make your view of is out to sea. He's like, if anything, make the view of this direction, or this direction, because it's beautiful. I designed the whole house, and I end up with these big open windows like that, and I just stashed a fire here. Arali hadn't done that, and then we got a couple little loft beds, which is perfect, and that is all we need. This is it. This is our basic house. I thought about painting this today, guys, but I really like it in this scheme. I really like it in this scheme. So I don't know if there will be any usefulness to this video other than a fun one of me hanging out with Tag, goofing off one-on-one with you guys. But I'm going to take my wolf, which is this bright pink one. Actually, but you know what? Before we do that, I got 2 dodos. They were from my boat. And I think what I want to do, we're going to try something a little silly here. We're going to try something a little strange. I'm thinking I make a little dodo coop up on the wall. Ready? Let's see if I got the skills, the basketball skills. Nailed it, first time. Did it. Dunk skills. And now watch this. Watch this. Okay, and then we got to make sure that guy is in the cage. Alright, I think I've whistled on him. Come this way. Come this way, sir. Come this way. Have I done it? Is he stuck? I think he's on the outside. Are you on the outside? Nope. Yes? Okay, I think we're good. Just gonna do that for now. Stay put. And I'm going to grab my wolf, like I said, the pink one, and we're going to ride deep into the what's it called? The hidden lake, the oasis out in the woods here. We're going to throw up a sign on the Geeks Building Co. And I hope, oh, I forgot to show you. Arali must have found our monkey dead because, check that out. I found the purple eyes. Those are Blackbeard's eyes. He's the one that was freaking out Tag in the beginning of the video. But yeah, guys, I dig this server. If you're still watching, this is a server with a bunch of YouTubers and a bunch of them with big channels. And I don't know that many people with big channels these days. So getting to work with Tag or getting to work with Syntac, those are introduce this little channel to more people. And same with Arali. If he and I stick together this season, it's only going to be good for both of us. So that's my plan. And this building company thing, this is just our sort of little plot line. Works for me, makes an excuse to go do collaborations and to go do builds around this server. So that is what I have been thinking. Let's do this. Oh, wow, that is perfect. Back. Ooh. What if you did... Ooh. What if you did that? What if you sunk it right in there? Oh, yes. Oh, that's perfect. Maybe I can paint the legs gold. And you wouldn't even know. That is tremendous. Okay, so, paintbrush. Let's get to work. Let's start with... I only have one thing of purple. We better make it count. Okay, so what do we got? Region 1, Region 2, Region 3. Okay, Region 5 will be gold. We're going to go purple right here. We're going to go purple. Region 3. There's a couple I can't tell what they are. I think we'll go either gold or black there. And okay, so we're going to, that's it. That's all the purple. Let's finish it off. We're going to go black right there. And we're going to go yellow right there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Tell me. Okay. And set sign text. For now, until I get a custom sign up there, because I didn't have all the proper paints. Building Co. Accept. Done. Okay, well, and I will get that sign up, but for now, that is fantastic. That is going to work for us. And our offices, I'm loving it. Okay, guys, so this is the first episode of the whole season with no building. It's the first episode of the whole season with no Arali. I will try and remedy both those things for episode 5, but I wanted to get one back out here today and to get that momentum rolling again. Geeks, thank you for watching. I'm UniteTheClans. This is the Gaming Evolved server, Season 4 from the Geeks Building Company, and we'll be back in your life with some epic construction in the next episode.